All right, we're in the mix. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We are back. Mickey Black, Jennifer J, Digital Marketing Network. Back to talk about all things digital marketing. Well, actually, not all things. Today, we're specifically talking about CRM, emails, SMS, and those sorts of strategies. And Jen, you were talking about a tool, Apollo. What is it? Is it Apollo.ai or is it Apollo.io?
Apollo.io.
Okay, cool. So you were talking about Apollo. So I've been a big fan of Apollo, specifically around outbound sequences, just because I like it because it's like everything's right there in the system. So you've got LinkedIn, you've got your database, and then you've got these automated sequences that go out and they have AI and all that other good stuff. How have you been? Because you were talking about you're about to turn on some sequences on Apollo. What are you doing in terms of CRM on Apollo.io?
So, just to give a little context of what Apollo is, Apollo is a basically a lead generation software tool that Mickey and I both use to do cold emailing, cold reach outs, and get our audience together. So what it does is you identify who you're trying to contact, you create a list, and then you create a series of emails sequences to go out to them, to that whole audience, to get them to know, like, and trust you. So what I'm doing, Apollo has this thing called buying intent. So organizations that are currently looking for um, my keywords in my industry, I am sending them messaging. Now, the only fallback to that is depending on the size of the organization. It doesn't necessarily tell you who's doing that.
Gotcha.
But it does give you a foot in the door to say, hey, this is what we do. Um, and maybe we can help your organization. If you're interested, give us a call. But Mickey,
That's pretty cool.
you had a really good success with your co-outreach sequences.
Yeah. So and I'm about to turn that back on because it's like I'll run a campaign and then do the learnings and figure out what works. Over the first 6 months of the year, we did a number of campaigns, and here's what I found works really well. So they've got this tool where as you um, use LinkedIn, you can click on somebody's profile and insert it into the Apollo.io stream. So, say for instance, you can, if I've got a sequence that I'm always doing towards either new customers or old contacts to revitalize them, I can set it up in Apollo. And then as I'm surfing LinkedIn, I can just click on the Apollo extension. It's a Chrome extension, and then it inserts them into a stream. So I've had good success starting out with a warm contact on LinkedIn. So making connections with people, either like direct message or sometimes I'll comment on their content or whatever, but really make sure they see me and that there's some visibility there. And then I'll click on the Apollo stream and then introduce myself via email. And that's been sort of like a combination, almost like a warming up of a contact. That's been really good. That's been the most successful approach. And then what I'll usually do is drive them from Apollo.io to a landing page that's hosted on Go High Level. And then once they've responded and engaged in the stream, then they naturally pick up and are introduced into my goal high level database, and I kind of continue the communication from there. But that's been the best strategy. That's been the most successful so far.
Mhm. Yeah, I like that. I forgot about the Chrome extension, even though I use it. But that Chrome extension is very valuable, and like you said, it just makes it a little easier for you to kind of like 2 clicks, right? Click
Yeah.
to save and click to add into your sequences, and now this person is in your follow-up flow. So I think that's really huge for being able to prospect effectively and continue to go on and do the things you need to do in your day.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really waiting for Go High Level to come out with a Chrome extension to be able to use. Because if you did that, that would be a game changer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if, I'll have to look and see if there's any uh, plugins in the marketplace and Go High Level that do a LinkedIn integration. But yeah, that has been my most successful like 1-2 punch is the LinkedIn to the emails. So
Mhm.
are you so you use buying intent for the Apollo IO settings?
Mhm. Yeah, so it goes by my industry, my avatar, the parameters, and then buying intent.
So what do
So,
you set for like what is the buying things that you're looking for?
so right now it's lead generation software.
Got you. So you look at people who are interested in buying lead generation software. Gotcha.
Because the chat automation system that I put together in high level is basically lead generation and management, right? And so it's helping you manage because you can text and you can DM and you can do all the things, have people do those things. And once those leads come in, now you can take them through the follow up and the sequences to get them either on your calendar, give them a resource, free resource, and then, tag them into your nurture to your service or product. So, I'm looking for people for that to invite them to watch the demo of the
Gotcha.
chat automation system.
Gotcha. Now, do you, speaking of leads, um, I know Go High Level has like a tool in the back where they can almost quantify the value of your leads based upon the opportunity stream. And then you can see the different streams or opportunity funnels that people are in. Do you use that functionality?
I was using it since my avatar kind of changed. I
Gotcha.
stopped using it just because it's more geared toward you selling certain high level functions of the system. And because mine is customized and it's customized to the industry pain point, it doesn't really help me.
Gotcha.
But it's
Now,
perfect for people who are like doing websites,
gotcha.
because it'll talk about this is they don't have a website, or this is their website score and it's not loading fast, and it'll give you those insights on things like that.
Yeah, yeah, I use that's part of the prospecting tool where it does the analysis and does a report on their digital platforms and says, "Oh, this person has a WordPress or this person isn't on Google My Business," and all that stuff. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Do you so you mentioned your solutions are focused on specific industry pain points. So what is that pain point?
So the pain point is, if you look at the different businesses, like home services, for instance. So home service businesses, you basically kind of have to track them down and go back and forth and call or email. And most of those guys aren't emailing, or if they are, they're, on a job, they're tired, they're burnt out at the end of the day. And so the chat automation is the solution for that, because it allows people to just text you, either text you or do a chat from your Google My Business. It takes them into the flow, And then now they're able to sign up for your service, get their questions answered, and you're still servicing your other customer. And now you don't have to go home and make all these phone calls or have a day where you have to follow up with people. And most likely, if they're looking for someone, they want instant gratification. I need this checked off my task list. So if I need my closet door fixed, I need to get this, scheduled. So with the chat automation, they're able to, if they call you, right, they're able to get a text back immediately. But if you don't have that, they're going into voicemail, and nobody's going to wait on you to respond to their voicemail. They've
Yeah.
moved on. So that's a pain point. Listen, that's a problem that they don't know they have that they have.
And when you say home service business, you mean like the plumbers or roofers or that sort of thing where you have to schedule that appointment, you have to give an estimate, that whole process.
Yeah, anybody that needs to come out to the home. So if you think about, you have cleaning companies, you have your resident handyman, landscapers, pressure washing. So anything that has to do with people coming to your home, because your reputation now is more important than anything, because you're coming to people's homes. It's so many scams out here. And so having this digital professional presence is going to make you look more professional, trustworthy, than if you're just, oh, I'm just using my Gmail and a flyer.
Yeah.
You really can't do that nowadays.
Yeah. And one of the things that was interesting or I thought was an interesting idea is when you're engaging and somebody calls and you do the SMS text callback,
Mhm,
now that they're in your thread, your CRM stream,
mhm,
what I've seen a couple of folks do is even before they call back, they'll text back with a link to their website about their services or a link to like an estimator where people can put in, what they need done and it'll pop out an estimate. But you can just start to put that person in your customer service stream
mhm.
to give them almost like answer the questions that they would have had,
Mhm.
to start to tell them about your service. You ever see anybody do anything like that?
Yeah, I've been on the back end of that myself, um, where I was like, "Oh, okay." Where I called the business and they texted me back. And so when I didn't reply, they text back again with the information. Like you said, it went to their landing page of their business, and gave me information about their business, their hours of operations, their services, and all of those things. So that's another important point of this, is having somewhere for them to go additionally, where they can go and see, oh, this is a legitimate business, this is what they have, and I can click here and make an appointment or talk to someone.
I like that. I like that. I think that's I think we didn't, I don't know if we intended it, but that's almost like a master class in how to get started in CRM. A lot of people will think that it has to be the email, but no one really thinks that like, you can do it off of like phone calls. You got the number, you can text back, you can enter them into the stream of your communications all from the get go. I think that's like a big deal. That's pretty cool.
It is. And again, it's awareness and knowledge. People don't know. And so that's why I chose that industry, because they're not doing all those things. I mean,
No.
that's kind of where I come from, construction, and nobody's looking for that. You trying to figure out, how to get your jobs bid and all of those type of things. So you're not worried about those things. And when we look at our avatars, consumers, homeowners are just as busy. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they need solutions to fit their lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah, then that's a big thing because a lot of times homeowners, when they're calling about something, they want a solution today. Why
Yeah,
now?
yeah, because the pain is there.
Yeah, yeah. So that's awesome things. I think we gave the people a lot for a Tuesday. So anything else we want to wrap up or drop before we wrap up?
Yeah, just making sure that you have your digital presence together, making sure you're looking at all the ways that people can get in touch with you and you have your follow-up set up properly. You know what came to mind, Mickey? Text me Tuesday. I don't know why, but that's just one of my random thoughts that popped in my head. But yeah, just making sure that, you can have a way for people to text you and you give them information and it's just easy and it's seamless and they don't have to go through a arduous process.
I like it. I like it. LeBron thought he had something with the Taco Tuesday, but I think the new thing is text me
Text
Tuesday.
me Tuesday.
All right. With that, folks, we are out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Another episode, and we will see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.